Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So today we're going to be doing something kind of funny, and it's a survey from King of Avalon. And I don't really think that there's going to be a lot of empty fields for me to put my real thoughts here. And I've already done the survey. So we're just going to be kind of wasting a few minutes of our lives that we'll never be able to get back and reading some of the questions. And, well, in the absence of being able to write something, I'm going to be basically doing a YouTube video on it. So we won't go all the way to the end, but we'll do a couple of them. So let's just jump in. So game experience survey. Well, my game experience is that it sucks. Let's keep going. Esteemed lords and ladies, we have designed the survey in order to gather feedback so that we can just, well, yeah, whatever, BS. All right, based on the current population, you think your kingdom is, all right, always an intense competition with too many players, deserted with not many players at all, C, in good order, I like the number of players, or D, I don't care about kingdom population. I do care about kingdom population. However, I know that there's two sides to this. If I say, hey, yeah, I want more people, it's deserted, they're going to give me more people, but it's not going to be the people I want. So it's a tricky question. It's like your girlfriend asking you, do I look pretty? When the reality is that she just woke up, she has panda eyes, and she just got over having a flu for 3 weeks. Yeah, she doesn't look pretty on that day, but you damn well know you can't say that because it's one of those tricky questions. So, tricky question number one. In good order, I like the number of players because, well, the alternative is some 2 billion power Chinese coming to poop in my backyard. How do you feel about the population size in your kingdom? Size does matter. Sorry, Chinese guys. That is the answer to the question. Size does matter. And in this one, quite good. I like the current size of my kingdom. Something. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not actually going to read all of these. I'm just kind of mocking them and stuff like this because these are all tricky questions. How do you feel about the overall strength of the players in your kingdom? Yeah, they got beat to hell by N14 after months and months, and we're just finally recovering. I wonder how the hell you would feel if you got beat, you know, for months and months and months and just finally recovering. Yeah. Come on. Use your head. You guys, I think that there's some common sense in terms of attack statistics that you know, can help you guys get this sort of data instead of really, I don't know, sending out these pointless surveys. But anyway, it's hard to be a dominant position because most players' strength is quite similar. Yeah, I do want some buy or die updates because the updates, you know, the frequency isn't the problem. The cost isn't necessarily the problem. It's the value. So what happens is, you know, I mean, Valor Gems, the original ones and banners and stuff like this, you know, it came out and it really allowed you to basically smash the smack out of somebody that was next to you. But lately, all of the updates are basically the same thing. It's just copy paste with minor number increases to effectively come out to 2 to 3% each month. And those really aren't revolutionary. It's not like, hey, you know, we're gonna get, you know, 400% more. We're getting marginal amounts of more because, you know, another 80% troop attack on top of, you know, 1,000 just isn't, it's not gonna make that big of a difference unless you're in very specific circumstances where, like Spire, somebody's going to knock you off a tile. Meh, boring stuff. So how do I feel about that? Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Are you satisfied with player strength situation in your kingdom? No, strength situation is not rational because you guys keep trolling me. You're putting a rather dormant dead kingdom in recovery mode against top 10, top 5 fucking alliances, guys. What, you know, WTF? Seriously, 17 billion power alliance versus us, and you're asking me, you know, how's the situation? Out of the following, what is the primary area that you feel needs attention or improvement in the game? You to stop controlling us and to better match KVK, to provide better matches. Okay, not every time do you have to try and beat the hell out of us and show us how dormant our kingdom is. Every time this doesn't need to happen. We can have better matches in KVK, but you guys refuse to do it. It's not going to force people to spend. If people never have a chance to win, that's not how they spend. You can't force people to migrate. You can't force them to spend. That strategy just doesn't work. So the amount of times between updates isn't the problem. The improved stability of the game is a problem, but not currently. The quality of customer service? No, I don't want to deal with customer service. I don't need you. Just make it work. Add more players in the kingdom? No, I don't want 2 billion power Chinese coming to my kingdom. I don't need more enemies. I'm totally cool. We are totally cool with enemies. Allies would be nice. Enemies? No, I can live without those. We're in recovery mode. Duh. Add new feature and content to the game. Yeah, some original content might be cool, but I think that's asking a bit too much from you guys. So let's just take that off the table. Narrow the gap between player strength. No, I don't want to narrow the gap. I want buy or die updates. I want actual value for the update. Stop narrowing the gap. I think there are to be improved. The game is just perfect as it is. Nope. In Chinese, I wonder if this will get filtered. Feng Pi. Huh? Feng Pi. I think Chinese people will understand what I'm saying. Now that you have identified a primary reason, we're going to ask the same stupid question again. All right. I've had enough. That's it. That's all. So this is the end of me going through their survey. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about the game, but maybe leave a comment, because they do read the comments on my channel. They probably read the comments on the channel more than they actually going to read the survey. So if you guys have any suggestions, because there was no area to actually, each other, I can't type anything in there. I can't say stop trolling me and having better, better matching system. But yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the game. I know how I feel about the game. A lot of people say that they're happy with it. I think you guys are just totally crazy. Okay, shameless self-promotion. I have to jump in and say this. I am making a game, and I'm doing it for a reason. And yesterday, I tried to get your feedback. I posted a video. I read every comment. And a lot of the people said, hey, there was really 2 or 3 pieces that I really took away from it. One, day and night cycles. A lot of people feel that having day and night cycles would be kind of a cool, add to the game. I don't think it's going to be a version 1 type feature, but I will definitely keep it in mind. If enough people are playing the game and requesting this feature, I'll add it. It's not necessarily design constraint. I just kind of like the night scenes. Why? Because if you have a sword and you add an aura on it, that particle effect, that effect is really going to pop and be visually so cool when you swing it and you can see the light, dancing off of the sword as it swings. Or, a laser beam and then like lots of splash damage. This is what I imagine. And if you add a daytime scene, there's already a lot of light on the screen. So making that really, pop is going to be a little bit more, it's not going to have that same effect compared to a night scene, which is a dark background. So that's kind of why I'm personally pushing for it. So it's those moments of light, the little glowy bug, going across the screen, or a glowing butterfly, or some sort of little spooky eyes and in the tree trunks. Things like this, they really pop in a dark scene. You can't do it at night. You can't do it during the day. So during the day, kind of those types of scenes, it's harder to pull off. The other thing is people are like, hey, it looks like a kid's game. It looks like a cartoon. It's too childish. For you guys, I totally hear your feedback. And there are characters that are more serious. And I'll try and make more and showcase more of those so that people don't think, oh, this is totally a kid's game. No, this is not totally a kid's game. Think more like Final Fantasy. There's going to be cute stuff and serious stuff. There's a lot of different genres to it. All I ask is that, hey, if you guys really, if you really support this project, don't just say, oh, yeah, stupid toddler game, stuff like this. I really don't have, time for being trolled. Tell me what you want. Don't just cry and complain. Tell me, hey, I don't see a kind of character that I like. Give me a soldier, give me a warrior, give me, something. Tell me what you want. Don't just cry about it. So I'll take that feedback, and I have a big long document of a lot of feedback, and I'm tracking it, and I'm saying how we can integrate it, what's the cost, and I'm really engaging with you guys. So unlike these silly surveys, you actually have the person in charge of who's making the game, listening, tracking, and engaging with you deeply. in YouTube and Discord, on Twitter, basically trying to go on all of these channels and directly connect with you. I listen, I will respond, and if it is possible, I will tell you. So I think that's all for it today. Love you guys, and bye-bye for now.